Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay, so hopefully you guys are in the practice now of slowing down, checking in, being able to stop at any moment in time and take a breath, recenter yourself, and be able to receive answers, right? So, or just be guided or just have that knowing pop in. This is the practice of being able to get answers anytime we want them, right? It's just always being able to stop, take a few breaths, and then see what's available for us. There's obviously a lot more to it, but this is where we begin. So let's go ahead and take those 3 long breaths in, the 3 long breaths out, and then be able to receive the answers. And remember, if you're somebody who closes your eyes and you want to see the light and feel things, that's great. If you're somebody that's uncomfortable for you, you can stare off into the distance, as many times you see me doing, right? It's just kind of like you're focusing, not really looking at anything, but you're focusing out there so answers can come in. And then, of course, if you're new to this, just feel it. Feel in your body. Just notice, does it ring true? Does it not ring true? It's another way to use your ability to discern information, because this is a reading for a lot of people, not just one person, right? So there will be things that aren't for you that will feel wrong or don't feel right. It's because they're not for you. They're for somebody else. So it's a practice of being able to listen to what's truthful for us. And then always, my goal is to get you to be able to do this for yourself, to trust yourself, to be able to listen to your own instincts. And by doing so, you just naturally become your best self. Okay, so let's go ahead and tune in. Take those 3 long breaths in, 3 long breaths out, and then we'll see what's up for us this week. Okay, so if you want to get anywhere this week, it's about doing what's in front of you. It's about tackling or moving forward with what there is to do in this moment right here and not resisting what that is. So if you've got a job that you don't like, make peace with it, right? If you've got a situation you're afraid of, make peace with it. It's handling your business, handling your situations, handling life. Do what's in front of you. A lot of times when we're trying to get somewhere, we want a new job or we want a new relationship, and our vision's way out in the future. How do I get that? You get that by handling what you need to do today. And by doing that and putting your focus on it, it opens up to the next step, which leads you to that creation, that thing that you're wanting for the future. So this week, it's really important to just handle things. Do what's in front of you. Whatever it is, if it's paying bills, trust there's enough money. If it's making a phone call to borrow money, if it's making a phone call to be able to hire somebody, if you need a job, go fill out applications. The point being, you want to start your week by doing what there is to do, doing what's in front of you, okay? And in doing that, you're going to get some momentum going, and you're going to be able to open up to some creative energy that's going to move you forward, that's going to make things easier, lighter. There's going to be more movement. Things will start to happen a little bit faster. It'll start to pull in the right people around you and the right support system, the mechanisms that we need. So it's a really great week to just do it, right? Just do what's in front of you, and things are going to start to open up for us. Okay, so let's see what else is in store for us this week. Okay, so we have to take care of ourselves along the way. So this is not about, tricking yourself or doing something that you're not capable of. It's around having that integrity with yourself, which is, okay, I just worked a 12-hour shift. Now I need a break, right? Now I need to go to sleep instead of, going out with friends, right? It's about finding that balance within yourself, about self-care. So you also want to be able to take care of yourself. And if you don't know what that is, right, then just stop and just notice, what does your body need? What comes up for you? Are you hungry? Are you tired? A lot of times people work and then they forget to eat, right? Or other people stress eat and they eat and eat and eat and eat. So you want to stop, pause, what's going on? What do I really need? What is really being asked of me? So there's a lot of opportunity here for self-growth as well, and being able to discover what is that deeper need? What am I asking for spiritually? What does my spirit need? What's it asking for? And the only way we can find out is by stopping, pausing, and then noticing what comes up, right? Feeling the information in between the words, right? And if you don't know, then it's like, I don't know what she's talking about. I have no idea. It's like, well, if you did know, what would it be, right? Just ask yourself a question. Well, if I did know, what would it be, right? And then just trust it. Part of this evolution of discovering your intuition is just being able to trust and then be able to take a step. And then if you make a mistake, realize, oh, wow, okay, well, notice the nuances. Why did I turn right instead of turn left? What was that about? Where was it at in my body? Was it something I heard in my mind? All these different nuances will help you understand how you're wired and how you're able to actually discern information. So just an opportunity for us this week to take care of ourselves and to be in alignment with our truth. And if you don't know what that is, pause, relax, let it be shown to you. Another way to do it is you can just notice what the universe is bringing towards you. A lot of times if there's 2 or 3 things that happen, the same thing, right? You get the same message. You're supposed to go to a specific doctor and you see the doctor's name here, and then your best friend tells you about the same doctor, right? I would take that as a sign. I would go see the doctor, right? So there are different ways in which the universe talks to us. So you want to pay attention this week to see what the messages are for ourselves, especially around our physical health. Okay, so let's see what else is in store for us this week. Okay, so this is really not the time to push. It's really about the time to allow. So what's the difference, right? Pushing is you're like, I'm going for it. I'm doing it no matter what. Get out of my way, right? Well, doing what's in front of you, it comes naturally, right? It's time to go pick up the kids from school. Oh, it's time to go to work. Oh, it's time to go work out in the gym. Oh, it's time to cook dinner, right? So doing what comes naturally, right? Or what's in front of us is just the natural rhythm, the natural flow. Pushing means I'm going to make that happen. I am absolutely going to go and I'm going to do, whatever it is for you. I'm going to get that job. Pushing is when you're climbing over something else, You're pushing, right? This is not the week to push. This is a week about doing what's in front of you. It's natural. It's easy. It's an allowing energy, and it opens, right? It just lifts us up and opens. And if some of you guys can actually feel that energy, can you feel it coming up through your body? Like what I'm noticing is, like, you might feel tingling around the legs right now. You might feel the energy kind of like a fountain coming up through you and opening up like a flower. For those of you that are sensitive, if you're starting to notice that, that's the energy I'm talking about. When you do what's in front of you, it's natural. It's just a flow. When you're pushing, there's usually like an energy behind you, right? That's not the energy this week. It's just coming up within you. It's opening up. It's beautiful. And when that happens, synchronistic events happen. Synchronistic events are events that you couldn't otherwise project, but things just fall into place like a puzzle piece. So it's a really beautiful week for synchronicity to happen when we're just doing what's in front of us, okay? So really exciting week. We don't know what's in store for us until we just do what's in front of us. That's the key for this week. So there's going to be a lot of nice momentum that's happening and things that I see just kind of like popping open at different places. So let's see what else is available for us. So when you pay attention to what's being shown to you, you can actually get the fullness of it, right? So when we do what's in front of us and we notice things opening up and we're paying attention, we might otherwise have missed something valuable that a person might have said to us, or another opportunity to be able to create a new opening there. So when we're slowing down and we're paying attention, we're actually being able to see what this opportunity has in store for us. So it's a really kind of opening, beautiful energy that's available for us this week. Okay, let's see if there's anything we need to be aware of. Okay, so towards the end of the week, some of you may have some new beginnings that are going to start to open up, right? We do have a big energy that's shifting on, I think, is it Friday? Is it the 16th? So on the 16th, we have the planet Venus is starting to go direct, and at the same time, then Mercury is starting to go retrograde. So the 16th might be a bit of an intense kind of, my head's kind of exploding. It hurts a little bit. So it might be a little bit of an intense day on that 16th. So it wouldn't be a day where you want to have too much planned or put too much pressure on yourself to make certain things happen. It's really a day just to kind of like, okay, I'm going to keep it to the minimum. I'm going to leave time in my schedule. People may be a little bit more erratic, right? And so it's just like letting go and not overdoing it on that day. Just being a little more relaxed about things and just like, have an awareness. Okay, things are a little wackadoo. All right, just don't get involved. Just keep moving, send love, right? So don't buy too much into what's going on that day if people are overreacting or being a little bit moody. It's like, it's okay, I get it, right? It's an energy. It's just an energy force. And a lot of people don't realize how sensitive they are. And these are things that, whether we like it or not, are part of our life. It's like a wind blowing, right? So you're outside, and if the wind is blowing, you're going to feel it. It's like that. It's gravity. It affects us. And of course, our consciousness can rise above it. But it takes a lot of energy and a lot of focus to have that awareness. So just know the 16th is a little bit of I would say just keep it a light day, and then, and not make any big decisions or do anything. I wouldn't like buy anything or write contracts or anything like that. And of course, that goes into the energy of the retrograde anywhere, where we don't want to actually go buy anything big. But here's the thing: if you've already, you're closing on a house or something like that, don't worry about it. You've already set up everything. Just double and triple check your paperwork, right? So there's ways around all of these things, but just wanting to give you a little bit of awareness about that particular day. All right, let me see if there's anything else that we should leave you with for the week. Oh, I always love it when they just say, enjoy it. Like really just enjoy it. Enjoy the openings that are happening. So there's going to be openings for us this week, for you to be seen, for you to be noticed, for you to get what you want. And that's not by rushing. It's by doing what's in front of you. You're going to get noticed. You're going to get the things that you want. They're just going to naturally open up. All right, so be happy about it. Be happy about the opportunities of just getting to do what's in front of you, and notice that that's going to open up to something else. All right, you guys have an amazing week. I hope you like my weekly wake up. I hope you share it and comment below, and I look forward to connecting with you again next week. Have a great week, everybody.